Impact is the what next moment. You finish your research, you publish your paper, what next? What else? How does this change the world?
Broader context rather than just a pure narrow research point of view.
Into society well beyond academia.
Making sure that the research that I do has some wider relevance.
Impact isn't just about commercialisation and business-led partnerships and taking an idea and making it into a product or a technique and selling it.
Something where you're going to help a physician or, more importantly, help a patient.
There are different pathways and sometimes there are serendipities. You don't know instantly what the outcome would be.
Changing a culture and a community of researchers. So for some people, this idea of bridging their research out of the university into the wider community is something completely new. For some people, they find that kind of daunting, and hopefully a day like today shows us how we can take some of those barriers down.
Identifying what the economy, what society needs, is informing the research activity.
We've had, for example, researchers who've been working on using light to kill off unwanted bacteria. So they're now looking at all sorts of different applications of that and working with a range of different companies to take it out of the hospital and into other areas like food preparation, all sorts of different areas.
Sonopil was an EPSRC sponsored program to basically try and find a way to put ultrasound into a capsule that you would swallow and scan it internally rather than from outside. And in the process of doing that, you would learn something about the nature of the gut wall. We could find an early detection for cancer or for Crohn's disease or other indications like that. We were working with clinicians directly who were giving us feedback and telling us, here's what we want, here's what we need, and here's how we're going to be able to use it. And we were then able to respond to that and have a virtuous circle where our research was being directly tailored to help clinicians achieve something to help patients.
A day like today enables groups of people to come together, whether it's policymakers, whether it's funders, whether it's the researchers themselves, and enables a pathway for impact to happen.
Working those 5 universities together, we can create a much more useful, much more informative event. That collaboration, that exposure to different approaches and using research.
Just to see what other people are doing and see how other people are taking their research and using it to make a difference.
The Impact Acceleration Account is a major way of encouraging people and allowing people to do things. The opportunity to spend 3 months with an industrial partner or to spend 3 months with a policymaker, one of those things. We just run out of that steam, we wouldn't be able to do it.
So we used IAA funding. We'd never worked with vets before. That enabled us to make our algorithm more efficient so we can actually perform processing much faster and then offer the vets a quicker turnaround on the results.
We're always bringing new people into universities. Each generation we have to think about a way of inspiring them to think about impact as part of their career.
Anything to encourage people, to inspire people. How many people or young children can we get thinking about science and thinking about the world around them and questioning stuff?
I really believe universities are engines of societal change. It's one of our responsibilities is to deliver that change in all kinds of ways. I've got impact derived from work I did 20 years ago. That wasn't the driving force. The key thing about events like this is opening people's eyes to the opportunity to deliver impact in a range of ways.